In the Factor follow-up segment tonight, was Comedy Central intimidated by Muslim fanatics? South Park recently aired an episode dealing with the Prophet Mohammad, something the show's creators realized might spark some controversy.
We'd be so hypocritical against our own our own thoughts if we said, okay, well, let's not make fun of them because they might hurt us. Like, that's messed up to have that kind of thought process, you know. Okay, well, we'll rip on the Catholics because they won't hurt us, but we won't rip on them because they might hurt us.
And in the storyline, it did in fact prompt some veiled threats from an extremist website. But then a second Mohammad episode ran, and it was slightly censored. Actually, significantly censored. Joining us now from Detroit is Osama Siblani. He's the publisher of the Arab American News. Mr. Siblani, look, I'm sympathetic in many ways with Muslims who think that, look, this is sacrilegious and you're doing this to us because, look, I'm a Catholic and I find some of the things done in things like South Park, although South Park can be funny, it's pretty crude. It's not my style, but I understand a lot of people like it. I get offended, but the idea that Catholics are going to cause South Park's creators or the show's producers to censor an episode, I mean, it just would never happen. I mean, they've done horrible things to Bill Donahue of the Catholic League, to depicting Jesus, the Virgin Mary, ridiculous things. So why do you think it was a good thing that they censored this?
I don't think that it's a good thing that they censored it. Frankly, Laura, I truly believe that Central Park have the right to do whatever they want to do, but I'm against censoring. First of all, I'm a publisher of a paper, and I publish weekly in both English and Arabic in this country, and I've been doing so for the last 25 years. So I really appreciate the freedom of speech that I was given. Now, having said that, I wanted to protect others to have the same thing. But I would suggest that we all should exercise some self-restraint from insulting other people or insulting their religion. And I'm not talking about Muslims, I'm talking about all religions and everyone around. Now, having said that, that does not mean that we should not be censured all the time and be bleeped all the time when things that is not acceptable to a certain group of people. Now, I don't think that anybody have given Abu Talha al-Amriki or the Revolution Muslims group, the so-called group, to defend Islam. I mean, there are 1.2 billion Muslims in the world. I'm a Muslim, and I refuse the threat. I think that threatening other people with violence is not Islamic at all. It's against Islam.
You're condemning then what was done on this wacky website that showed the picture,
in the strongest
horrific picture of Theo Van Gogh. You condemn that.
In the strongest term. In the strongest term.
Let me just say this, Mr. Siblani. If a Christian group had, even a fringe group, had threatened or implicitly or explicitly violence against the creator of a show in the United States of America, there would be protests, candlelight vigils nationwide. Now, I don't know why a conservative talk show host like me is having to defend the freedom of expression of the South Park guys. Where are all the liberal groups out there? I say, where's the ACLU? Where are all these groups who should be standing for the First Amendment? Now, you have kind of a nuanced view of this, and I understand that, but why is it that conservatives are out there are championing the First Amendment rights of South Park? I mean, where are all these liberal groups?
Well, I have been threatened, Laura, for things that I have said or things that I have written in the last 25 years. And I think that the American people...
By prominent
and people
Catholics
like you
or
who
by Catholic websites?
I
don't think so.
No. But people like you came to defend me. And I am here to defend South Park in trying to exercise their freedom of speech. Now,
well,
having said that,
Mr.
we need to exercise...
Yeah,
well, no, I think there are a lot of people like me and you, Laura.
Well,
and I think we should, having
it.
said that, we should also exercise some self-restraint when insulting other people.
Genie's out of the bottle for that, unfortunately, but I appreciate it very much.